Singapore may be a street circuit, but a lot of the layout resembles more permanent tracks. There are plenty of slow and medium speed corners, but these are combined with faster, more flowing segments. This is probably my favourite street circuit, ahead of tracks like Miami and Jeddah, and leagues ahead of Monaco. But much like Monaco, you will want to run a high downforce car setup that's designed at keeping your car stable through the winding corners. There may be some long-ish straights around Singapore, however, opt for 50 and 48 on your aero setup. This ensures your car can carry as much speed as possible through the corners and remain responsive and compliant. There are a fair few chicanes and flowing corner sequences, and these fast direction changes really allow you to test your aero balance. This is why I have kept the rear aero pretty close to the front rather than opting for a large aero gap that's quite common with most of our car setups. With the transmission, I have the on-throttle diff set pretty balanced at 55%. While Singapore can test your traction from slow speed, it isn't as hard to accelerate without wheel spinning as it can be at some tracks. This lets us run a slightly higher on-throttle diff setup, then go 45% and 60% for the off-throttle diff and engine braking. This approach gives good ERS recovery, while using the medium engine braking to help rotate the car under braking slightly, but not cause too much instability. For our camber setup, I've gone with the left-left for both front and rear as per normal, then add a small amount of front toe, opting for 0.05, which will introduce a little bit more responsiveness. With the rear toe in, go with 0.2 for added stability. Our suspension setup is designed to add drivability, which will help with consistency throughout longer races. Go with 36 and 4 on the suspension, and this is soft enough to allow you to hit some of those curbs while remaining stiff enough at the front for good rotation. The anti-roll bars are set to 16 and 11, which will help ensure the car's rear doesn't over-rotate on you, and this will give you a solid platform to push the car for faster lap times. Finally, the ride height is a little higher than at some tracks, simply due to those curbs and the nature of this street circuit. Go with 25 and 60 front and rear. Set the brake pressure to 100% for good deceleration, and choose a brake bias of 55%. Any further forward can lead to a locked wheel at slower speed, while moving this further rearward is really a no-go with our current engine braking setup. Like other street tracks in F124 including Monaco, the tyres can struggle to get up to temperature a little bit. To solve this, we can lower the pressures all round, particularly at the front. Go 24 and 23 psi on the front tyres and just 24.5 on both rears. Your rear tyres will take more punishment than the front, so the increased rear pressures will go some way towards protecting them during a race. And this will complete our recommended Singapore car setup. This is a very fun track to drive, with the flowing corners such as the turn 1 to 4 segment allowing you to get into a nice rhythm. This setup is all about giving you the confidence to push the car while remaining consistent throughout longer race sessions. If you enjoy this setup, let me know in the comments below and hit that like button as well. And until next time, I will see you guys on track.